Thanksgiving. What does it really mean? Hey guys, it's John out here on the back deck on a very, very gray day, but the temperature is in the low 60s, and I'm just enjoying this fluke of a day where it's just lovely to be outside, sitting on a nice cushioned chair. And rather than coffee this morning, I have a glass of apple cider. I love the fall. I have great thanks for the fall. I'm giving my thanks for the fall. You know, Thanksgiving comes around, and we often try to prepare for the family, and many of us start to steel ourselves against the family. We start to prepare for that inevitable hard conversation about politics or religion or just some ideology, and that person in your family is going to tell you that you're not living up to your potential or something of that nature. The interesting thing is, nothing can affect you without your permission. You can't be affected unless you choose to be affected. I love the concept of Thanksgiving because Thanksgiving, much like forgiveness, is an opportunity to give something first, to be thankful for something. And when you have gratitude, you're literally exhibiting present moment faith. Because when you thank for something, it means you believe it's happening. I'm grateful for you to be here. I'm grateful for us to come together. I'm grateful for us having all the things that we have to be able to live an easier, comfortable life. I'm grateful that I can just be with my son. I'm grateful. These moments of gratitude, these moments of thankfulness. Oftentimes, this holiday brings us into a moment of dread. We're going to be with Uncle Bob or Aunt Sally or somebody who's going to come in and just be hard to be around. Well, the reason they're hard to be around is because they've chosen their life to be hard. They've chosen their life to be difficult. And you pushing against their difficulty only strengthens their difficulty. It only strengthens their negativity. Rather than taking in what they say and being defensive about it, realize it's theirs and not yours, that you have your own life and you are living your own life. Oftentimes at Thanksgiving, we run into the dynamics of parents and children. Sometimes the parents are in their 80s and they're still treating their 60-year-old child as a child, when in reality, the child doesn't want to be treated like a child. The child wants to be treated like an adult because they are an adult. But that relationship is based upon the misnomer of mother and child or father and son. And in that relationship, understand you don't have to be the child in their relationship. They can treat you like a child, but you don't have to react in a childish way. You don't have to react with the concept of I have to defend myself or I have to. Doesn't matter what they think. Hey guys, I just wanted to say a quick thank you. This channel has no sponsors and is only run by support from viewers like yourself. If you would like to help keep this channel going, if you enjoy the content on it, then right below this video, there's going to be links down there to different ways to help the channel grow. Or if you have a love of coffee or tea, you can get your coffee and tea at johnsjoe.com, and that helps fund this channel as well. So I just wanted to say thank you again and enjoy the rest of this video. The other day I used a Bernard Baruch quote. do what you want and say what you feel, because those that mind don't matter and those that matter don't mind. Because it's true. You are living your own life. You're on your own journey. You're on your own path. You're on your own destiny. And living in that expression of being the label that someone is placing upon you gives you no power to be loving, because now you're only in reaction to the stimulus they're bringing. If you take this moment when they're coming at you and they're making suddenly you feel judged, or you feel their shame, or you feel the things that they're placing down upon you, or they're telling you you're wrong because of your politics or your religion, that's theirs, not yours. You don't have to succumb to that story that they're telling. You don't have to fulfill their expectations of you being a negative experience, because that's what they're doing. They're putting you in a position for you to be the negative experience so that they can feel justified. Be love, live love. See them as someone who's just trying to prove themselves to be right. Love them no matter what. Thanksgiving can be a moment of gratitude for you being loving. I am so grateful that in these moments of adversity with my family, I can be the loving one. Be grateful for that. Be loving and be caring for that. Thanksgiving doesn't have to be a struggle with family. It can be a beautiful understanding that you're the one bringing peace to the room. You're the one bringing the stillness of God within you to the experience, and know that the ones who are being so hard or nasty or negative in that moment are the ones who are being fearful. They're just trying to find their own way in the world. In their way, they're trying to be above others so they can feel powerful. They are living a harder life because they are choosing to be in that state. You don't have to choose to be with them. You can choose to just simply love them no matter whether they are. And then you can even come back and say, I remember that beautiful thing you did. Or you can start reminding them of how wonderful they have been or will be, or, the moments of laughter that you've had with them. You can remind them of those beautiful moments that they're not feeling now. And in those beautiful moments that they're not feeling now, they find their authentic self again. They find their laughter. They find their joy. And guess what? They find it in you, because you're the one delivering this beautiful, loving moment, this beautiful expression of this being the love, the expression of what they want to be and can be. When I think of Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving's been very different for me for a long time. When I moved to Ohio, I was going to choose either Christmas or Thanksgiving. Now in Ohio, none of my family is close. Most of my family is over on the East Coast, about 8 hours away. So I'm kind of in Ohio alone in a way. And that's not, I'm not looking for pity. I actually like being alone. But I knew with my son, I wanted him to have the big family gathering. I wanted him to have the big family Christmas. So I have Thanksgiving, my kind of Thanksgiving with me and my son the week before Thanksgiving. And then he goes off to his mother's house where they have a huge family Thanksgiving, a lot of things going on. Then Christmas comes and he goes to his grandfather's house on his mother's side. And I pick him up Christmas Day in the evening and we drive to Delaware. I am so thankful that he can have that big family experience. They play games, they have a great time. I'm so grateful that he can have that big family experience. Oftentimes, my friend Holly and I will have Thanksgiving together. The past couple of years, we've been like, yeah, I just want to stay in my underwear, which has been great. We've been spending our time alone and just having a nice, calm day and being ourselves. It's been great. It was great when we were together. It was great when we're not. We don't have the need for that feeling. But I am so grateful that those experiences are happening. My son He's getting two Thanksgivings, one with me, one with his mother. Ours is just basically a meal, right? And then Christmas, he goes Christmas at his mother's house. Then we go to my house and we celebrate Christmas the day after because of all the spouses. We come together the day after, and then we're down at the beach for a week. So we have this whole experience of just having multiple Christmases and then living into a beautiful time with family and at the beach, which we love too. So we're so thankful we have the opportunity for that. And I'm so thankful he has the opportunity for the big family gathering. And I'm so thankful that I have the time to spend with him alone. You look for the things to be thankful for, and then you choose to be thankful in the moments when people are not being that thankful. And you create that thankful for them so that they can have something new to be thankful for. And this is just kind of my thankful conversation on the back deck with my glass of apple cider. I'm so happy to have had this with you. And I'm starting to feel a couple spits of rain. And so I think I'm going to get my camera out of the rain. And you guys have a great Thanksgiving. And I will talk to you soon. See ya. Bye.